Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
I bow down to the Supreme Consciousness.
Shri Bhagavanu Vacha.
Lord Krishna said,
Kutastva kashmalamidam vishame samupasthitam anarya jushtamasvargyam akirtikaram Arjuna.
O Arjuna, from where has this delusion entered you at this critical time? It is not befitting of your honor. This confusion of yours is only going to harm your pleasantness and your reputation.
Klaibyam masmagamah partha naitatvayupapadyate kshudram hridaya daurbalyam tyaktvottishta parantapa.
O Partha, do not give in to cowardliness. It doesn't suit you well. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise.
Ashocyanan vashocastvam prajñāvādansca bhāshase gatāsūna gatāsūnsca nānushochanti panditaha.
Lord Krishna spoke the following words. O Arjuna, you mourn that which is not worthy of mourning. And on top of that, you are hiding behind words that seem intelligent. The wise do not lament that which has already happened in the past, nor that which has not yet happened.
Matra sparshastu kaunteya shītoshna sukha dukkhadaha Agamapayino nityāstānstitikshasva bharata.
O son of Kunti, the contact between the senses and the sense objects gives rise to fleeting perceptions of happiness and distress. These are non-permanent and are constantly changing like heat and cold. O descendant of Bharata, one must learn to tolerate these effects without being disturbed by them.
Yam hi navyathayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukkha sukham dhiram somrtatvaya kalpate.
O Arjuna, the noblest among men, that person who is not adversely affected by happiness or distress and remains steady in both becomes eligible for liberation.
Na sato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sataha ubhayorapi drishtontastvanayostattvadarshibhihi.
That which is untrue has no existence. That which is true can never disappear. The nature of these both has been realized by those who perceive truth.
Avinashitu tadvidhi yena sarvamidam tatam vinashamavyyasyasya na kaschit kartumarhati.
That which pervades the entire existence, O Arjuna, know that it is indestructible. No one is capable of destroying that which is unchangeable.
Jātasya hi dhruvo mrityurdhruvam janma mritasya cha tasmādapariharyerthe natvam shochitumarhasi.
Death is certain for one who has been born. Therefore, you should not lament over the inevitable.
Avyaktādīni bhūtāni vyaktamadhyāni bharata avyaktanidhanānyeva tatra kā paridevana.
O descendant of Bharata, all created beings have no presence felt before birth. They come to exist in life and again have no presence after death. Then where is the cause for grief in this constant cycle?
Swadharmamapi chāvekshya na vikampitumarhasi dharmyādhiyuddhāt shreyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate.
Besides, considering your dharma as a warrior, you should not falter. In fact, for a warrior, there is no better activity that leads to well-being than fighting for upholding of dharma.
Yadrichhaya chopapannam स्वर्गद्वारमपावृतं सुखिनः क्षत्रियाः पार्थ लभन्ते युद्धमीदृशम्.
O Partha, happy are those warriors to whom such opportunities to defend dharma come unsought. This activity opens for them the stairway to Swarga.
अथ चेत्त्वमिमं धर्म्यं सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि.
However, if you refuse to fight in this war for dharma, if you abandon your social duty and reputation, you will certainly incur sin.
अकीर्तिं चापि भूतानि कथयिष्यन्ति ते व्ययाम् सम्भावितस्य चाकीर्तिर्मरणादतिरिच्यते.
People will speak of you as a coward and a deserter. For a respectable person, infamy is worse than death.
भयाद्रणादुपरतं मन्स्यन्ते त्वां महारथाः येषां च त्वं बहुमतो भूत्वा यास्यसि लाघवम्.
The great generals who hold you in high esteem will think that you fled from the battlefield out of fear and thus will lose their respect for you.
अवाच्यवादांश्च बहून् वदिष्यन्ति तवाहिताः निन्दन्तस्तव सामर्थ्यं ततो दुःखतरं नु किम्.
Your enemies will defame and humiliate you with unkind words, insulting your might. What could be more painful than that?
दुःखे समे कृत्वा लाभालाभौ जयाजयौ ततो युद्धाय युज्यस्व नैवं पापमवाप्स्यसि.
Keep your mind equanimous in happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. Participate in this war this way and you will not incur sin.
नेहाभिक्रमनाशोऽस्ति प्रत्यवायो न विद्यते स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायते महतो भयात्.
Working in this state of consciousness, there is no loss or adverse result, and even a little effort saves one from great danger.
व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिरेकेह कुरु नन्दन बहुशाखा ह्यनन्ताश्च बुद्धयो व्यवसायिनाम्.
O descendant of the Kurus, the intellect of those who are steadfast is focused and their aim is one-pointed. But the intellect of those who are not steadfast is many-branched.
यामिमां पुष्पितां वाचं प्रवदन्त्य विपश्चितः वेदवादरताः पार्थ नान्यदस्तीति वादिनः.
Those with limited understanding get attracted to only the flowery words of the Vedas. They are only interested in rituals promising worldly well-being and presume that no higher principle is described in them.
कामात्मानः स्वर्गपरा जन्म कर्म फलप्रदां क्रियाविशेषबहुलां भोगैश्वर्यगतिं प्रति.
They glorify only those portions of the Vedas that please their senses and perform pompous ritualistic ceremonies for attaining worldly progress.
भोगैश्वर्यप्रसक्तानां तयापहृतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते.
Their minds are deeply attached to worldly pleasures and their intellects are bewildered by such things. Hence, they are unable to possess the determination to bring their intellect to a state of equanimity.
त्रैगुण्यविषया वेदा निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्.
The Vedas deal with the three modes of material nature, O Arjuna. rise above these three modes to a state of pure consciousness, freeing yourself from dualities, eternally fixed in truth, and without concern for survival and prosperity, be situated in the self.
कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूर्मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि.
You have control only on the actions that you perform, never on the end result of the action. Do not focus on being the cause of a result. At the same time, do not give up on activity completely.
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्योः समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Establish yourself in yoga and then perform activity, O Arjuna. Be equanimous in success or failure. Equanimity is yoga.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
Reward-seeking activity is inferior by a long shot to activity performed through Buddhi Yoga. Seek refuge in an equanimous intellect. Those who perform activity while being focused on the result are miserly.
बुद्धियुक्तो जहातीह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते तस्माद्योगाय युज्यस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्.
One who performs activity with an equanimous mind wins over the dualities of good and bad action. Hence, strive for yoga, O Arjuna. Yoga is dexterity in action.
कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि फलं त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः पदं गच्छन्त्यनामयम्.
Those who perform activity with an equanimous mind, abandoning their entanglement to the fruits of their action, they are liberated from the very cycles of life and death and attain the state beyond all suffering.
यदा ते मोहकलिलं बुद्धिर्व्यतितरिष्यति तदा गन्तासि निर्वेदं श्रोतव्यस्य श्रुतस्य च.
When your intellect crosses the dangerous swamp of delusion, you will then have no more need to know that which has been heard and that which is yet to be heard.
श्रुति विप्रतिपन्ना ते यदा स्थास्यति निश्चला समाधावचला बुद्धिस्तदा योगमवाप्स्यसि.
When your intellect stops being enticed by the result-oriented sections of the Vedas and remains steadfast in divine consciousness, you will then attain the state of yoga.